Hello everyone, this is Wi-Fi, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of No Man's Sky. Much anticipated game, finally with us. It's been out for about 4 or 5 days, can't remember exactly how long, can't be bothered to check. So far I've really been enjoying No Man's Sky. It hasn't delivered everything I hoped, but the game is standing up really well, and at the moment I am trying to gather a very expensive object from a planet. However, every time I gather any of these objects, the planetary popo are all over me, and I have to fight off a lot of little flying robots that quickly descend on the area to start shooting. And if I'm really lucky, they send a big robot, Big Cat, which is very fast and beats the crap out of me every single time. So it's a risky business, but these pods contain what I'm looking for, and it's this pearl. So what I like to do is, opening the pods is not illegal, but it is completely illegal to actually take any of these. So you run around, you find the pods, get them opened up, you have the valuable object ready to just pull straight out. Do a little scan and see if we can find any more in here. So any of these green diamonds with the exclamation point in them, that's what we're looking for. There only appears to be... oh, milestone accomplished. There only appears to be 3 of these pods. Nope, there's a pod right there. And another one. Oh my god. We're going to get rich. Right, so the idea is grab a few of these, jump into the ship, and run away, land somewhere else and look for more. Ah, there's another couple. Fantastic. I think I can carry 10 of these at the moment. Oh my god, there's so many here. Right, let's check my inventory. I'm sure I only have room for 10. Not even 10, just 9. Oh, what can I throw away? You can be thrown away. Right, let's start the crazy dash. The instant I touch this, the sentinels will be all over the situation. Elite sentinels. That's the big cat looking character that will come down to chase me. With a bit of luck they won't find me too quickly because I'm in this cave, but it doesn't always stop them. Oh wait, I think they're outside. I think they're outside the cave, so if I just stay inside, I should be good. I might even lose them for a moment. I missed one! Oh my god, how careless. They're not giving up. I think the blue symbol means they're looking for me but don't know where I am, and then the red means they do. So let's just go for this. I'm not waiting any longer. Right, we're good. They don't know where I am. I don't know where my ship is. Oh, there it is, that's my ship. Excellent. They never even found me, so we can go right ahead and sell these. There happens to be a terminal on the planet's surface. I think there's always a few of these on each planet or moon, but good luck actually finding them. It's just pure luck if you manage to come across them. 10. That's over 250,000 units right there. I'm a millionaire. So now all I have to do, head to a second location and repeat. However, normally we don't have the benefit of this terminal pod. We have to jump off planet and head to a space station. It's the only way we're able to usually sell things. You can find terminals where you can make sales elsewhere, but that's a matter of luck whether or not you find one of those. There does not appear to be a way to mark a location once you've discovered it. You maybe want to return to that place, you basically don't have a chance. Not unless you can remember where on this completely alien planet you left it, and the planets are enormous, so good luck with that. There's usually a terminal inside these bases, so if you find one of these, then you're usually good. And sure enough, there is a terminal. And all we need is to find a location within walking distance that has some more of those pods. They seem to like the caves, so if we can locate a cave, I think we're good. So my thinking is, if I can find enough of these pearls and sell them quickly enough, I could get $250,000 for 10. I don't have to do that many times before I can buy a really decent ship with a large inventory, because the one I have currently is almost entirely filled up with modifications for the ship. I only have 6 spaces to carry any cargo I lift. However, I do have 30 spaces in the exosuit, which really helps, but sometimes when you're doing mining in space you really need that extra space in the ship. And if your pockets are already full, there's not much you can do. Ah, a cave. Let's head that away. So this is plutonium, one of the most common fuel sources I've found that you'll use. It powers almost all of your suit and weapon bits and bobs, but also has a lot to do with... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the big green mess on the ground here. Someone told me there might be something underneath that. I should probably check. The plutonium will handle just about everything in your inventory. It won't do your hyperdrive, I don't think it does your pulse drive, that's another chemical. But almost everything else can be powered by plutonium. It's a very useful thing to have. I have a lot of it currently, so I won't be lifting any more. Nothing there, that just looked like more ground beneath the big green marks. Let's head into the cave. See if there's anything of interest here. Oh, there's a pod. There's a pod, I've seen one. One on its own is almost not worth lifting, although I probably will at this point, but it's always good to find a little cluster. Aha, 2. Okay. Oh my god, there's another 2 I completely missed. We're almost halfway through the next run. I don't want to waste too much time doing this. Anyone watching, I want you to be able to see some of the game, so I won't waste a huge amount of time searching for these pods, but I do want to get a little bit of extra cash, and then we'll head out into space and see what's happening out there. But I think I'll have to come back to this planet, because this is a very good way to make money. It will be easy enough to find the planet. I accidentally named it Go. Oh no, that's not the planet, that's the system. I'm on Gedenkway. Gedenkway. Yep, okay, I think I'll leave it called that. I'll just take those numbers off the end and letters. Gedenkway. Perfect name for this planet. It rolls off the tongue nice. Okay. Ah, here's another one. I don't know how many that's been, but I think it's about 10, so let's start the mad dash.
Warning. Elite Sentinel Force.
Have we missed any behind me this time? No, we're good, we're good.
Life support power low.
Come on, lift it! There we go. So, right, the sentinels are looking for me, they don't know where I am yet. Did I not open these? Oh, one more. We have room for one more. I've been caught. They've seen me. They've seen me. Oh my god! Right, let's have a fight then. Oof. I've just modified this gun and it kicks like a mule. A lot. Reload, reload, come on. In this game, your character will just not do any reloading for himself. There we go. One down. Where's the other? Oh, he's sneaky. Okay, we're good. There's one more looking for us. It's probably the elite. Just need to get... Oh! Oh, I did lift one more. Oh, okay, right. We're good. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, sorry about that. It's not that difficult to fight off the sentinels or to actually avoid them completely if you have to. So I don't see this as being particularly dangerous, and you make so much money so fast, it's almost not worth your time not doing this. However, I really did not like how the gun was behaving, and that was a modification I'd recently put on it, so I'm going to find out which modification it was, and I think I'm going to dismantle it. I can't tell which one of the two it is. We'll leave this to another time. But I didn't feel it really helped in the fight there. Ouchie. Let's make some money. $11? Huh. I'm not complaining. Now, these Atlas stones are worth a pretty penny also. Almost 250,000 units, almost, for selling just 3. However, I am not comfortable selling these things because I have no idea what they're actually for, and obtaining them was a bit of a occasion, so I don't think I want to just give them away for some mere money. Well, that worked out quite well. Current cash is at 1,321,000. Who are you? I don't believe we've spoke before, my good sir. Oh, you're just an ensign? Okay. I'll be sure to look down my nose at you. So I know the three words Viking, high and weapon, so I basically have no idea. The warrior is young and looks terrified. Military orders for an upcoming operation fills its terminal screen. When it sees me, its eyes widen and it drops to the floor on its knees, obviously. Proffers? Proffer? Is that pro offers, or I don't know if that's a real word or not, or if that's a mistake. So I'm just going to say offers its multi-tool up toward me. Okay. It yelps, sound pleading. The fear in its movements are more than apparent. It's so on edge that it does not seem aware of the security cameras that surround us, watching its every move. Okay, well I've spoken to one of these guys before, and he immediately made an offer to me that if you actually accepted the offer, it could all go very badly. So I'm going to refuse. Ah. Oh, okay, right, so there we go. So I don't know what the deal with these people are, but they really like to offer you things that they really do not want you to take. Oh, I want one of these ships. Hello, my good sir, how much is your ship? Yep, I know the word warrior, that's not helping as much. Only twice as much as I have. 23 slots though. I think I can do better for that kind of money. I don't think I need to spend nearly 2.7 million for that. Or if I do, I should be able to get a few more slots. Because all of these things in his ship at the moment, all of these things taking up positions, those are either vital components of the ship, or they're modifications for those components, which you can't have separate to them, you have to have in conjunction with them. So the remaining space from all of this is everything you have as a cargo hold, which is kind of stupid, because at this stage my pockets on my exosuit are vastly bigger than my ship, which obviously makes no sense. Right, let's get back to the ship. So we'll have to come back to Godinkwe at some point, because that is a planet worth being on, just for the money. I love you for your money, planet. Well, what's going on here? So, very frequently you will see these freighter ships drop out of warp, usually directly ahead of you. Not so far that it would ever be a problem, but it becomes a little bit predictable. Why would a fleet of ships always drop out of warp directly ahead of me? I mean, I can understand that I might see that around a planetary system or a starbase once in a while, but to see it every time I drop out of my pulse drive, it just seems a little bit ridiculous. However, it does seem at this stage, if I hang around for just a couple of minutes, some random ships will likely drop out of warp also and begin attacking the fleet. And if I jump in and help them, my standing with their race will increase, which doesn't seem like a great reward at all. I'm still waiting to find out what the benefit in having good standing with them is, because it's certainly not helping me get more money any more quickly. So as we get a little closer to the freighters, you start to get some idea of the size compared to my ship. Yep, it's pretty bonkers. They don't seem to mind you coming right up to them and flying around like this. In fact, I think they get a kick out of it. Ah, I think I may have passed directly through that huge freighter. I hope they're okay. I did point my nose just up a little, but it didn't seem to have much effect when I actually took off there. So, no distress signal at this point. I would normally expect to have seen that. Let's head to the space station.
Distress signal detected.
Ah, it heard me.
Hostile ships approaching.
So, if we have a look around, it is possible to see the waves where these hostile ships will drop out of warp, and then we can get a heads up on them. Now initially when they drop out, they will not be interested in us. Ah, no, that wasn't them. They will not be interested in us. They're here for the freighters and the cargo on the freighters. However, we can get their attention. There they are. 4 ships. 4 separate ships. Okay, let's get on with this. Who's going to be the first? I think it's you.
Hostile ships approaching.
Good pie. Right, no one else is attacking me, so I'll have to get their attention. That'll do it. I don't want to fire there because if I miss at all, I hit the freighter. So let's do a little flip spin thing. Still hanging around the freighter. Shields are taking a bit of a pounding. Oh, you're mine. Kaboom! Now let's get his friend. Whoa, that was bad. Shields are almost down. I should probably fix that before continuing the fight.
Technology recharge.
Oh, shields engaged, Captain. Take that.
Hostile ships defeated.
Ah. Okay, and in the middle of the fight there, apparently I detected a few places. Nothing found. It also didn't tell me whether or not my standing with the species that I protected there had increased. That's not very good. Well, I was looking for the space station. I can't actually see it, but I think it's over this way behind the Atlas interface. Yep, there it is. In this kind of flight I have basically no control. I can either choose to move forward, as I am, or stop. Come to kind of normal speeds. However, as you approach space stations and planets and moons, the ship will automatically drop out of this type of flight. It won't do that if you're beside other ships. However, it does do it if they begin to attack you. That's kind of odd. Looks like the opening's on the other side. if it's pointing right there for the space station, then that is the opening itself, but if we can't see it, then that's the opening. And once again, an entire fleet of ships drop out of warp directly ahead. Every single time. This ship is identical to mine, just with much cooler things on the side. I've noticed all the ships in the game appear to be like modular. You just replace the sides, or I've replaced them with new parts, and the ship looks significantly different. However, how the ship looks and the general size you see clearly has no impact on the actual size of the cargo hold of the ship. 21 slots. I almost have enough money for that, but I think I have 20 slots in my own ship. I wouldn't spend that amount of money for one additional slot. I don't know why I'm doing this, it wasn't necessary to see the slots, but 19, I have 19. Yeah, I'm not spending, I'm not spending almost $1.5 million for 2 slots, that just doesn't seem worth it. Probably won't make that jump this time. Well, that was a good fail. It's only because people are watching. I always do this. It always works. So that guy tried to entrap me. Apparently he opened a vault somewhere and tried to sneakily offer me what was inside. If I tried to give him the money, he would freak out. So I don't trust those people. See if he has anything I need. No. My girlfriend is playing this, and she has a good luck charm. And I assumed that all of these alien charms were nothing more than for selling. However, she has had an amazing streak of luck, since she actually started carrying this. She suggests I buy one myself, so you know what? I'm going to give it a try. See if anything seems to change. My luck increases. My god, my ship looks really crappy next to these. Look at these things. How awesome is that? Actually, that's quite a lot like the first ship that I had, it's just with a different sort of back end completely. I have not seen one of these aliens before. Or is that just some fancy face wearing I have? How much is your ship? Wow, a lot more expensive than the other one that had 21 slots also. Let's find out what this abandoned building is. Pulse drive activated. Now that is confusing me. Even at the constant speed that I was travelling, the time on the building is only increasing, so I'm assuming it's like on the other side of the planet. Oh, come on now. It won't let me use the proper pulse engine because I'm too close to the planet's atmosphere. And I would make the entire thing catch fire. Oh, I think I may have overshot. Such is the nature of crazy high velocity travel. Yep, too close. This is much less impressive than I was hoping. So, when you stand in a location, it declares the location undiscovered, even though you're standing right on it. So what you have to do is hit these little markers, which I think also saves your game, because it says save. I know, it's rock solid logic. Ah. Usually there are tendrils hanging off of the ceiling. They have a little swipe at you. Ah. It looked like a wind on the world, crimson and ragged-edged, like something that once lived, but then was torn asunder. I should have stayed away. I had the sense to taste the air of this planet. Oh, had I the sense to taste the air of this planet, I imagine it would have reeked of some kind of alien fetor, but nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. It seemed to become motile? Again, another word I've never seen in my life. It seemed to become motile then, crawling on a mat of slow cilia, moving from me. I should have left it alone. Famous last words. Analyse the log. So, I managed to unlock some technology there that I already had, so no use to me whatsoever. Just a fun little disjointed story that indicates pretty much nothing. Is he talking about this stuff? I don't know, because we can't interact with it.
Life support power low.
25%? It's not exactly low, is it? You're kind of exaggerating there. I'm going to take a quick look in the cave and see if there's any speciality goodies worth ridiculous amounts of money, but from the look of the scan, I don't think there is. Not seeing any pods, no perils, no aqua stones or whatever the hell they're called. I see the first reaction when you play this game is you see the bright lit up areas like this and you think, oh, that must be something good. It's not. It's nothing. I'm sure that gun kicks before the shot's actually been fired. I don't know what those things are, but they're one of the very few things I've never been able to destroy. Or have I? Yep, destroyed it. That took the light away. Okay, now we know. It's those things that cast the light. Uh-huh. Okay, there's really nothing here of interest. get the hell out of this cave. Am I taking a wrong turn? But the good thing about this is, I think I continue on this way, but just to demonstrate, if you do take a wrong turn in this game, locate the direction your ship is in. Oh, okay, never mind. I will demonstrate this anyway. So you're stuck in a cave, you're not entirely sure where to go, you're sure you've tried every path and none of them led back out. If you have the grenade modification, you can literally just make yourself a way out. Surprisingly quickly. It's not like Minecraft where you might find you've been digging your way into a mountain. Even if you have, you'll get through it fast. Oh, we are here. Let's grab some plutonium. So this moon holds no special riches for me right now. I think we have to go back to Gedenkwe? Gedenkwe. It was called Gedenkwe. Let's just verify that. Gedenkwe. Okay, close. So let's head back into orbit and look for it. And this is another thing that I don't really like. You're unable to bring up like a star system's individual map. So I couldn't bring up a map and have a look around this specific system and try and locate that planet. I just have to literally spin around in space and look for the planet, which is fine, it's never failed. Once you've found it, you'll always find it again. But this is the overall map of the cosmos.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Ah. Now, it wants me to proceed along a particular path. From where I am, which is in the Go system, named because I accidentally pressed circle because I pressed a couple of buttons wrong in the first place, and it turned out it just named it Go. So it's a few stars away, looks like about 5. Can I even jump to that system? Let's find out. So this is how you navigate your way through the cosmos itself. The overall purpose seems to be getting to the galactic core, but I'm currently moving, I think I'm currently moving more or less away from the core, chasing these Atlas interfaces, sorry. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Every time I turn up, well, I could describe it or I could just show you what it looks like. So spoiler alert, if anyone doesn't want to see an Atlas interface, that's the next destination in the game. But it looks like I could warp straight there right now if I had to. So, this is my position, and if I L1 or R1 across these various tabs at the top, path towards galactic core is one of the options, and from there it directs you specifically along, and I can go to any one of these star systems along the path. I can stop at any one of them, or I can continue on. There will come a point that my warp drive will not be sufficient to get me far enough. I would have to refuel along the way, and it will not let you refuel while you're in warp flight. Now this is strange. Is it up? Yep, it's up the way. Okay, I couldn't tell. Where is the next marker? I am not convinced that was the direction to go in there. I think it just moved me along to the next star in line. Did it? Well, we're not doing this now anyway. Let's get to the Atlas interface. There's one of the common problems. So the Atlas interface is 2 hours and 20 seconds in this direction. And I'm deliberately going to stop a little bit away from this because for anyone who's actually watching, I want them to see the approach. Now obviously out here you have no way of knowing how big this is compared to this, another fleet dropping out of warp. I wasn't kidding when I said it was every time. So you have absolutely no way to know how big this construct is beside this. Is it a planet? It's a planet. Oh, it's Gedenkwe! So, I'm going to approach this, I don't even know what it is for sure. I'm going to call it a station of some kind, so everyone can get some idea of just what approaching it is actually like. Looks like the entrance is on the other side. It's not space station sized, it's about twice the size of the space stations, at least. What you can see here is only the top half. It's more or less identical on the bottom without this opening on it. Very inviting looking thing. I mean, I know if I was out in the deepest, darkest of space and suddenly came across this ridiculously enormous black, red trimmed thing, first thing I would do would be to fly straight up to it and see if it would let me in. I come in peace! What is it? Which is the $1 million question because I have no idea what it is. Literally no idea. But it's the third thing I've seen like it, and the third one of these giant constructs, whatever the hell this is. Apparently though, I mean, is the Atlas interface that? Is the entire thing that I'm standing in the Atlas interface? I really don't know. But I've already been here, I've already done the bit. I didn't want that to be spoiled for anyone. It looks like there's something in there. Moving around. Is it alive? Is it a machine? I don't know. It doesn't talk to me. It's not interested. It doesn't even mind the fact that I've came right in here and walked all the way up to it. Personally, I would have had some questions. So that has been a little bit of No Man's Sky. Right now, overall, I'm just trying to figure out why this is happening, what's going on. I'm being compelled, literally, to journey to the galactic core, and I don't know why. I have to go there to find out, and I'm moving the opposite way. So it's going to be a little bit longer before I make it. In the meantime, I'm going back to Gedenkwe to farm for dangerous perils. But in the meantime, that's all that's going to happen. I hope that was relatively entertaining for anyone who was stupid enough to actually watch that. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed that, hit the like button, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you again, and goodbye.